Good morning. Um, I know that we are experiencing, uh, at least in the South, unprecedented cold weather. It is wintertime. I mean, we do know that, but um, to get into temperatures in the 20s and low 30s, and hopefully it will remain just that. And we have had, I remember last year, we had some temperatures in which we were in the teens. That I just pray this morning that anybody that is in anywhere across the country, but especially in the deep South, in places like Lake Providence, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the rural areas of the South, to find the tightest place that you can fit in away from this cold wind, to shelter yourself, because I know that it's hard. And I pray that you can stay as warm as you can and be able to make it through the day. And hopefully, we can get shelters open, use these old buildings that we have in our cities to be able to, have a place where you can stay, because housing is a human right. I pray on that this morning. And I thank you, Jesus, for bringing me far. I have been homeless myself. I've had to stay in my vehicle during seasons like this, cold seasons, and in the summertime. And actually, I thank God for that experience, those experiences, because so many things that I have experienced in the last 5 years, really all of my life, I still give credit to God for, because it helps me, Jesus for, let me just say Jesus. It helps me understand that Jesus is real. Jesus is real, and Jesus is there for you. I just think now that we have to realize, if you really want Jesus, if you really want the benevolent creator, our benevolent creator, go to him by yourself. There's nothing wrong with the churches for support and fellowship. But as I have said before, that you come in this world by yourself, and more than likely you leave by yourself. And what you have is yourself to look after. Love yourself. Love yourself, knowing what God has given you and acknowledging what God has given you internally helps you to also know that there is a God, a benevolent God. There is Jesus. There are angels that look after you, that understand your challenges, that understand your internal and external struggles. But keep the faith. There's so many instances and circumstances in my life that I just didn't know how they were going to come out, especially, like I said, in the last 5 years with dealing with persecution and misunderstandings, false accusations, and maybe even envy or jealousy. And I'm still trying to understand those things and how to extinguish them, because I believe that sin collectively and individually can be extinguished. It doesn't have to be. As long as we make an effort, God can and will hear you. I'm here to tell you this. I'm here to tell you this. This is personal for me, because all people because I love all people. I'm not a hater of anybody, race or anything, but particularly people of African descent in this country and all over in the continent and throughout the diaspora. We should largely be doing a lot better now. And I think it's because we don't talk about the issues that we really need to really get to, the elephants in the room, so to speak. That's what's causing the turmoil and the negative malevolent energy to stir up, to the extent that the environments, the natural environments and physical environments are manifesting that with the dilapidated housing, with the overgrowth of trees, with the breakup of infrastructure. It is all a political and economic responsibility, but it's also a manifestation of where we are in our spirits collectively, especially in such cities that are in towns that I've named thus far, that compose largely of people of African descent or ancestry in this country. So hold on to your faith. Keep trusting in the Lord. And I'm telling you this, and I'm telling me this.